Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little speed test comparison. Some people did request this between the Mate 9 and the iPhone 7 Plus 256 gig model. So this is obviously the fastest iPhone on the market, and we just wanted to start them up at the same time. We're going to check out the multitasking, the apps opening, the gaming, and everything else in between. So iPhone 7 Plus is the winner here when it comes to the boot up, which is nice. And not too far behind for the poor display Mate 9. But nevertheless, we're just going to have a look here. You can see everything's closed down. And we're just going to start up some apps day to day. So let's just put them together and go. That was the Mate 9. And again, so we do have some third-party ones. Oh, very fast on the Mate 9. 3-0. That was probably the iPhone 3.1. Go. Probably the iPhone again. I think came up with the circle thing a bit quicker. What about the App Store? So we're on 3.2. Oh, 3.3. iPhone's catching up. You see, you can't leave the iPhone behind. It just made the Mate 9 think it was winning for a bit. So that was a bit different, so I'm not going to count that one because it wouldn't be very fair. What else do we have? We have some games here. So CSR2. Usually the iPhone very fast opening up games and coming out of them. Oh, so it looked like the Mate 9 actually came up with that first then. It did have an annoying thing that did pop up, but I'm going to give it to the Mate 9. So that is 4.3. Dead Effect 2. Oh, 4.4. Definitely the iPhone then. And 8 ball pool. 5.4. iPhone 7's gone ahead. Right at the end here. Oh, which one's going to win? Ah, 5.5. 5.5. Wow, that is amazing. So the Mate 9 pulled it back there right towards the end, which is nice. And we're still waiting here for iPhone 7 Plus. I don't know what's happening there, but nevertheless, very interesting. You can see the Apple A10 holds its own. It holds its own against the latest beast here. So you can see we do have a nice summary there. We're just going to do a Geekbench comparison. So we can see the iPhone 7 Plus has finished here with a very nice set of scores, as you can see. And we are still waiting for the Mate 9. Indeed we are. But hopefully it shouldn't take too long. And these have some strange names, these tests, I gotta say. Rigid body physics. What's that when it's at home? N-body physics. Gaussian blur. Wow. So they are some nice scores, though, I gotta say. It looks like it's gone up since I last did it. Maybe because obviously Apple continues to update its software when it releases a phone. which is good. And HDR. Oh yeah, so for those who don't know, the processor in the Mate 9 is Kirin 960, same as what you're getting with the new P10, and I think that's based upon the 10 nanometer, or is it not? It could be something else actually, 16 nanometer or something. But you can see you are getting a very decent score here on the Mate 9 in terms of the multi-core at least. iPhone's still the king though when it comes to your single core score here, which I've always heard is a bit more important. So nevertheless, we're just going to have a look here at the Wi-Fi, because some people do like to see this. And we're just going to start with the iPhone. And our iPhones over here don't have the best Wi-Fi, so maybe the Mate 9 has a chance here. Or maybe not. So very good performance tonight with the iPhone 7 Plus. Really killing it. And let's go. And we're off to a very shaky start here from the Mate 9. Mate 9, what are you doing to me? You know, with that Wi-Fi score, you're shortchanging me. May as well not have 200 megabyte. I mean, seriously. Let's try that again, just for fairness. So what's all that about? I mean, it's got enough space there for proper antenna. I mean, you could fit a Sky satellite in there. It's such a big phone, and yeah, you can't reach the iPhone. You know, you just can't reach it. So props where props is due when it comes to the iPhone 7 here. How does this translate into day-to-day performance? We're going to have a look and see. So we're just going to go to somewhere. Let's go to Apple. So just going to Apple here. Can we search it? Go. I have cleared the cache on both of them. That's why I'm getting that prompt. Whoops. That was silly. So I'm just going to go to something else now. Let's go to something else. And where can we go to? Is it this one? This one looks good. So very similar here in terms of the load, a little bit different animation. And let's try Daily Mail. So it looks like the iPhone's a tad bit quicker there, particularly with the keyboard. I don't think the Mate 9 has the most responsive display either. I mean, I just clicked it then and it didn't even respond. So let's just try again here. So I don't want to go to the Facebook app. It's doing everything in its power to sabotage me. Let's just try GameSpot. Good old GameSpot. Let's go to GameSpot. Go. iPhone again here was the winner there. But the Mate 9 looked like it did actually load the page a bit faster there, but you know, it's very close when it's actually loading the pages here. But if you look at the video load there, that was on the iPhone. So I'm probably going to give it to the iPhone again here, which is absolutely dominating the Mate 9 in terms of everything pretty much. So yeah, let's move on to the multitasking here. EMUI versus iPhone 7 Plus, iOS, the software, whatever it is, iOS 10.2.1, I think, or something. Doesn't matter what it is, you can see, it's always going to be very buttery here. I mean, look at that. Every single one is reloaded on the Mate 9. I've not really opened that many up tonight. It's just, I think, less than 15. Let's try the games here. Let's see if we got any comparable performance. Nice, go back straight into it there on the iPhone 7 Plus. So I think this is a flawless victory for the iPhone 7 Plus here. And I did touch it then, but then it, no response, and it's reloading. So very conclusive here. I think you can see which one is giving the most bang for buck if you are looking at these two, because they are similar priced, and that's why I'm being quite hard on the Mate 9. You've got the OnePlus 3T, which gives you comparable performance to the iPhone 7 Plus, but won't cost you an arm and a leg. So I think, I think that's all I've got to say really for this one. I'll probably do some other comparisons as well, and I hope you found it helpful, particularly if you own an iPhone. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.